Hey guys. All right. A particular problem here that I wanted to map out and get you guys going on, which is dealing with the information in here. When you get down to it, this is really, it is kind of basic. Here's where the water meets the landscape, right? The shoreline. That's pretty much straight across. Then it's really narrow, irregular shape on top of it. The dock presents a little bit of problems because if you notice in here, it goes back in here and in here at a certain angle up the paper. And then when it gets down to and about in here, the handrail flares up a little bit, probably because the dock's going downhill and then it hits the water, which now is going to be level, right? But there are little things that you don't get caught up right away. What do we know about this? Now, in a camera, one lens, right? We have two eyes, which means two lenses. So all these rails in here, these posts in here, they need to be straight up and down, right? So parallel to the edge of the paper. This dock in here, the deck, the walkway, the gangplank, is a big trapezoid. That's all it is. This is another trapezoid, another trapezoid. If you're thinking about looking at that thinking, oh my God, I got to get all that information in right away, you're setting yourself up for frustration. I think about this right away, that right away across there. So I'm going to work down in here. So my nails are on the paper. I'm squeezing the charcoal. I'm thinking about it wants to be up in here like more than 2/3 of the way up. It looks like it's about 3/4 of the way up. And now my shoulder to my wrist is going to work as one unit. And I'm going to rock back here and I'm going to go like that. My shoulder and my wrist worked as one unit. Now I see there's a roll in here. And that's fine because you know what? Where the water meets the landscape over there, it's not one straight line. There's deviations in it. So I get that in there, right? And maybe I want to put this dock in here. Now I might work on this in here to tell you the truth, okay? So let's put this dock in. And it looks like it's pretty much in the center, but let's shift it over a little bit, over to the right. And we're going to go in here and then in here, right? We're just going to go there. That's all we're going to do. In here, here, and then here. Now we're looking for the right width in here to there. That's all I'm looking for. All right? So now I've got that in there. Okay? Now I go, okay, up in here there's going to be an opening at the end. Right? And there's a handrail in here. And I'm looking for the height in here where it comes off. Now if you're thinking about it needs to be perfect, it doesn't, guys. When I look at something like that, I go like, that might work for me. Right? Seriously. And then I might just, to give myself some guides, I might do this in here. And I'm not mighting. I am totally doing it. That's all I'm doing is giving myself some guides to set up this perspective. And I'll do it on the other side. Because the photograph was taken from pretty much the center of the dock. Right? Now, if I'm off in here, I am not going to get crazy about it. I'm going to just keep going with the drawing and set it up. Because what do I say it is? General to specific. Right? General to specific. Out in there, so I'll go there, I'll go there, I'll go here. My fingers are still on that paper, right? When I'm pulling those lines down. I might go in here because I just want to clarify things for myself a little bit in there, and then I'll lighten that up there. Right, now there's the dock, sitting in there. Now I know there's dark areas in there, but I don't want to get caught up in that right away. Because what I want to do is say like, here's the water, here's where the water meets the shore, right in there. That's what I want to do there. And then I want to go up in here and I want to go like, okay, here it is here. Now I'm working the big shapes. Now I just got the water in, right? Now I'm going to go up into that landmass. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to work left to right. And I'm going to go like, okay, it wants to be in here. It dips down. It shoots up. It dips down again. It shoots up. It dips down. It shoots up a little bit. Right above the tree, there's some marks in there for where the trees are coming up off. So we'll do that. up, down, boom, in here, in here, in here. A little bit of a field over there I can see. And then a bridge up in here, right? So this is what I'm going to do is go like, okay, where is it in relationship to this hill? And I'm going to go, it's about, oh, it's over in here somewhere, and I'm going to just make some marks. I'm not trying to describe it all right away. Guys, take your time with this, right? Okay? And then over here, this field, I'm going to put that shape in there. And there's where that field is. It's going to be lighter. So there we go. We got the basics of this. Now comes the fun part. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably stop this because I'm not sure. I might want to mess with this with India ink. I'm not sure. I look at this and I go like, see how my point of view is up higher looking down at this than the photograph? So this guy wants to be in here. And I'm glad I saw this because, oh yeah, guess what? You are allowed to do this. You are allowed to go back and erase out, right? So in there, so I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to flare it out more in there. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to flare it out in there. Now, see, now it's like we're closer, right? In there, 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 and up. And I can do the same thing. I can go like, okay, there's some rails in there. Let's drop these rails in. Indications of rails. And if I'm really into it, see what I did to line these bad boys up? Alright, now I go like, okay, now it's sitting down more, right? So there's all this in here, there, to there, right? And then, sorry about that. Oh, don't you disappear. There, to there, right? Now I just grab the softer charcoal. Willow. Alright, so it's still got tons of work to do. I still think I'm too narrow up in here, but that's how I'm just going to keep messing with it. Alright, so, but we got the big shapes, right? And that's all that's important. Now we can start really working this drawing when we come back in the next video, alright? See you soon, guys.